Welcome back to the prototype reserved intellectuals. You already see the title, so you know what we're gonna talk about. But also, Alex is having a bad day, because last time he was injected with some cure, and it turns out it hurts, I guess. It's like chemo, really. No one really likes chemo because it makes you lose hair, lose nails, it makes you feel sick and weak. It's sort of like that, only we don't really need to cure this, because it gives us superpowers that being healthy doesn't. So let's see what's the solution to this.
Man, you look like shit, but this might help.
McMullen?
No, but they're watching someone for him. Okay, it's this doctor named Bradley Ragland.
Where is he?
Whoa. He's a good guy. Okay, you find him. He helps us get to McMullen. He's uptown at St. Paul's Hospital. He runs the morgue there. Wait, hold up. There's more. Alright, so I did some research on Hope, Idaho. It was an army town. On July 21st, 1969, it vanishes from the map. The official word was that it was an anti-government gun nut standoff. Some militia killed a bunch of people, and the feds killed the militia. Now, there was only one survivor. Notice a girl, second from the left,
Elizabeth Green.
who looks an awful lot like a college student these days. Not bad for 55 years old.
Hope Idaho was an experiment.
How could you possibly know that?
The people I've killed, they're in me. I can hear them, see the things they've done.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I can understand it all. I'm supposed to do these things, but it's right. I can feel it.
What?
Find Ragland and ask him about McMullen.
Alright, sorry, so Dana... What was Dana thinking we're doing?
My back feels like it's beating on me.
And there it is, the cancer. And now we've got a cool little scarification tattoo over there. And then we had some tip over about that we don't have powers anymore, I guess. Oh, we're just going to pick up another mission, I guess, then? Alright. Well, so Dana. What did Dana think we were doing when we were leaving? Just asking politely everyone about to just give us information we were looking for? Of course we were killing them. Maybe instead she did not know how we consumed those people, but is it much more different, or is it more worse? Is it worse? Is it worse if we just kill them? Is consuming them for the information worse? I mean, we're already killing them, so what's the difference? It's pandemic, and they're probably burning bodies in mass graves already anyway. But, talking about pandemic, and trying to find a guy that would cure our cancer here. Which way are we going? This way, okay. Where is it on the map? Is it across the fucking city? We're halfway there already. Come on, how do you move the map? Whatever. Don't know. Don't know how. Also, I didn't look up how to perform those other super moves. So shit. I had so much time and I didn't do it anyway. Story of my life. Right, so when we're talking about pandemic and social unrest, there's been things going on, right? And of course, the title alludes to this. So, first off, of course, we had George, was it? Floyd, I think? The black guy that got choked to death by the police, which started riots. Well, did it start peaceful protests first that just so happened to have inspired other people, other violent people to just do riots and break property and rob and steal? I'm not clear on that, but one way or another this ended up in riots and destruction of property, which is of course bad. Controversial opinions here as always. Oh right, maybe I should eat something. Do I have a soldier disguise? Yeah, well, I don't want to lose that yet. Shit. Maybe I should look for someone who's a soldier that I could eat. Or maybe, well, we'll try to stealth eat someone that's a soldier. So we're gonna stay a soldier and maybe not blow this cover. Right, the social unrest because of the black guy was killed. And of course we're coming up with Black Lives Matter about that. So people really worry about their black lives. But hold on, there's a cutscene here.
Structures in the parietal lobe resembling parasitic infection.
Dr. Raglan?
Parasitic is viral.
Already said I won't deal with you people. My medical opinion's not for sale.
I'm impressed.
What is it you want exactly?
Your help stopping the virus.
Why?
Why wouldn't you? You're stuck here.
You could say I'm symptomatic. So pick a side.
I'll tell you what I know. But first, we need to find where the military has patient zero.
Isn't Alex? No, it's Elizabeth Green that's patient
The
zero.
bodies
Okay.
from the first outbreak are the key. Blackwatch specters took them. Find the specters, find the bodies. Maybe I can find some answers.
Maybe. Right, so if you paid attention also during the cutscene, they're made on the engine, on the game engine. But of course we're having better quality textures with the mod. So the parasitic growth, or cancerous growth, or whatever, she looks weirdly like a skeleton, but who cares? I guess she's symptomatic as well. Infected, but not zombie yet. So our little cancer on the leather jacket looks better than in a cutscene, because in the cutscene it looked very squared off, that would be rectangular, and also weirdly glowing. So this is better, at least. I like it more, at least. Yeah, hopefully you do too, because I did it all for you. Some appreciation, I mean, come on. Right. So the Black Lives Matters got some riots going on, because they think their lives matter. And, technically, technically they do, right? Because no one would really want to be in the situation when you're being discriminated. Ah, shit. So after all, they were looking. Fuck. All I need to do is just lose them. Well, that didn't work out too well. Shit. Anyway, well, we're gonna have some simple gameplay, I guess. Right, so Black lives supposedly matter, but before we get to that, I guess, I don't know what to tackle first, so there's this thing, sort of. Drop that, we don't need that. And swap to that. Okay, we've got some critical mass and more health. Good. So, you know the story of black people in America, right? Where they were captured in Africa and they brought in like as slaves, and they were slaves, so property, and not even people with rights. Then they were second-class citizens after the abolition, I think the word is, yeah, abolition, and they were treated like second-class citizens. And with these systemic, probably systemic. Hijack an APC to consume a commander. Hijack an APC? An entire APC, okay. So, all these things are where I can find a commander, is it? Where am I supposed to hijack an APC? Really? Let's look at that. Hijack an APC to consume a commander. That's weird. Alright, we're gonna hijack an APC after all, I guess. Enter vehicle, it's fine. Don't worry about this, friends. I'm a soldier after all. Right. So, after they ended up being second-class citizens, after being slaves, the prejudice and discrimination continued, because, just changing it by the system, or like telling people it's fine now, that you should treat people equally, instead of hoping the people just notice that they're all people and they shouldn't be. Oh, I should be hijacking this APC. Alright, now I understand. How do I exit? I would like to exit. Well, that's wrong. Shit, now I blew it. Why can't I leave the vehicle? That's wrong. Or do I have to hold it because it's consoles? Of course it is. Right. So people didn't change even though the what are you doing, Alex? Come on now. People didn't change even though the law changed. So people still discriminated blacks and still do. So it's like a loop of, what is it? Oh my god, what's the term again? Positive feedback, when there are a bunch of people discriminating blacks, so blacks feel discriminated. So if they feel discriminated, they feel like that there is no hope for them to make something for out of themselves or for themselves by doing the right things, like participating in the system where you've got the equal opportunity and equal rights, the access to education and to work and all the other things, and you can sit in front of the bus now. Oh, they've noticed. Well, shit, who would have thought? This button, there we go. That was more difficult than previously. Come on, eat him. It's like a shark attack, or tremors. But only localized only to your tank. Alright, so where are we going? Oh, we've got a cutscene. Oh shit.
Captain Lim. At East Trooper, get on the horn and tell them we've secured the Penn Station bodies. I'm taking the heavy armor to destroy a hive. Get control points up in this area, then rendezvous with us at Gentech. Yes, sir.
So we're going to Penn Station or Gentech? We have to follow some trailer, and me as a player don't know what trailer we're following. Right. Where are we going? Across there, maybe? I already ate the dude, so I don't really need the APC and the protection, so if anything goes wrong I can still run away on foot, I guess. But the marker is over there, so we're going. And it's gonna be harder to lose the chase if we're in a tank. Especially if it's almost broken. Right, so maybe time to leave. Come on, dude. Right, so they're being discriminated, right? So if they feel no hope, can I swap already? No, they already lost me. Okay, so maybe I should stay as a soldier. That'll be better. After all, I have no powers. Yeah. Ah, shit. We're already at the marker. Good. Right, so
Catch the attention of an officer, you start killing all his men.
good. We're gonna get some Blackwatch disguise for later use. Oh shit! We have to be careful as well because we don't have powers again, and they've got fucking javelins. That's gonna be difficult to deal with. Critical mass doesn't apply either, right? I think. I'm not sure. Maybe just try and then we will see. No, no critical mass attacks. And maybe use the tank. That would be cool. Oh, and there's a hunter on top of us as well, but all we need to do is win the quickly timed event. There we go. Right. So blacks don't feel like they've got a chance in the system where people still discriminate against them. So they fall back into the crime and shit, the things that you don't want them to do, you would like them to assimilate or participate. Either, really. You know, be the good citizen that we expect them to do. So they've got equal opportunity already. So what's stopping them, right? The other people, apparently. So with that in mind, they clearly, like I'm trying to say over and over again, but I get interrupted with all the things that are happening on the screen. They're not participating, so they turn to the life of crime. You know, all the gangbangers, the gang violence, the usual crime like robbing shops and shit. So in turn, people see them as perpetrators, and they are, after all, perpetrators. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You see them as criminals, so they act like criminals, because even if they don't, they're being stopped by police and shit. And they end up being unjustly apprehended and discriminated against. So they feel like they've got no way out. So they become criminals. And at this point, even though, you know, some of them actually think like they're being unfairly treated and trying to participate in the economy and social system to do the right thing. Are you climbing in? Yeah. Do the right thing and get the education, get the proper job and not break the law and not do drugs. They're not really getting ahead much. So you think those people are behind Black Lives Matter, where they think Black Lives Matter actually do, and they're good people. But you know, with the open, what would you say? What would I call it? That's the people you would expect behind it. But the vocal minority seems to be still the people who would rather have a different way. So even though we're being they are being given equal opportunity and equal treatment in the eye of the law, they still are misbehaving. And not only that, they're also... What am I trying to do here? Destroy the Black Watch Spectre vehicles. Oh, I just have to destroy everything. Okay. I was doing pretty okay, considering. I should grab a javelin, maybe. Oh, there's another tank. Oh no, maybe only the marked one, not the strike team. Right, now I think I get it. I think I get it. So you think the good citizens of the black population would be behind the Black Lives Matter, like I said, like I'm trying to say over and over. The vocal minority seems to be the people who are just hoping for the movement to fix it for them, instead of, you know, being the good citizens we're we're expecting them to be. Did I get them yet? More and more. What am I destroying now? Oh, there's more tanks here. Great, of course there is. So the slackers, let's say, to be not too overtly racist, right? So the slackers are taking, hoping to game the system again and use the Black Lives Matters movement to not just get the equal opportunity and equal treatment from the regular people, from the people who would have or are who have wronged them. They would like reparations and outright, what would you call it, ways to fix it for them right now. So instead of, you know, they don't want racist people to stop being racist. They want them to keep being racist and keep apologizing for it. And better yet, just pay for it. They want them to keep being racist and keep paying for it in actual money. So in turn, what they do is they use the Black Lives Matter and the riots that happened to just invade people's private property, saying, well, that would look great to live here, that would feel great to live here, maybe we should just take it because, you know, racism and reparations, so we deserve this. And people come out with that, well, come out against that, so you don't really get to just take things because you're black. I understand your struggle that you're being discriminated against, and people should stop discriminating against other people. Oh, we're consuming Captain Lin now. We're free to progress now. There it is. There's the marker on the map, at least. He's in the tank. Well, all we have to do now is to hijack the tank, but with another tank this close next to us, we're gonna get in trouble. Oh, and I'm gonna get killed just because I ran out of health, of course. That's what's the war. That's what war is all about. Having them run out of their hit points before you run out of yours. Right. So how far back is the checkpoint? Limb out. Is this good or bad? Did he run away? Did I blow it? What's happened? What am I doing? I've got no markers anyway. Objective complete, there we go. Patient 0. Oh, there we go. Consume Captain Lin, there it is. So, barely any health, and I should grab some. Because, well, maybe just power through it. Maybe the tank won't kill me this time. Or the hunters. Oh, we're already in? That was fast. Alright, so what was I saying? We can run away now. Or watch a cutscene.
Sir, Director McMullen surrendered the bodies to a civilian.
Ragland?
Yes, sir.
You did the right thing, son. Your new orders are this. Recover all samples, bodies, and evidence from Dr. Ragland. Bring them to base AE-1.
Ragland?
If he doesn't interfere, leave him be. He's already implicated. He won't talk.
And McMullen, sir.
It's time for the doctor to learn who's in charge of this little excursion.
Dr. McMullen, you mean? Because Ragland is a doctor as well. Mercer's a doctor as well, after all. I mean, so finally we're racking up some actual military expenses. We've risen it by 2 billion already, so that's cool. Finally something reflecting the gameplay in the score, I guess. More cutscenes then.
It was perfect. They used Karen to get to me. Used the genetic material I'd collected to make a weapon to try and take me out. By the time I discovered she was working for Blackwatch, she was gone. But I had a bigger problem. A weaponized cancer was eating me from the inside out. I needed a doctor, okay? A special kind of doctor. I needed Ragland.
How did it feel to be infected with something you couldn't control?
Like, my own body wanted me dead.
You mean just like being sick in general?
Consider how the parasite felt. An intelligent cancer ripped from its host.
Yeah, I did. Once. Right before I killed it.
Are you saying the Cure is equally conscious as we are? Or are we talking about something else?